Was King Arthur a real historical figure or just a myth? This question has tantalized historians, scholars, and enthusiasts for centuries, sparking debates and inspiring countless works of fiction. So who was King Arthur? Or more accurately, was there a King Arthur? Today, we delve into the annals of history to explore the origins, tales, and mysteries surrounding this legendary figure. Our journey begins in the late 5th and early 6th centuries, a tumultuous time in British history. The Roman Empire had withdrawn from Britain, leaving a power vacuum that different warring tribes sought to fill. It was during this time of chaos that the earliest mentions of Arthur emerge, not as a king, but as a mighty warrior who led the Britons against the invading Saxons. In the earliest written records, Arthur's name appears in the History of the Britons by Nennius, a Welsh monk, in the 9th century. Nennius presents Arthur as a warrior leader, attributing 12 great battles to him, yet he doesn't refer to Arthur as a king. Moving forward to the 12th century, we find the most comprehensive account of Arthur's life. Geoffrey of Monmouth, in his work History of the Kings of Britain, portrays Arthur as a great king who ruled over a vast kingdom, fought against the Romans, and established an empire. But Geoffrey's work was more fiction than fact, filled with fantastical elements. Fast forward to the 15th century, Sir Thomas Malory introduces us to the Arthur we are familiar with today, in his work Le Morte d'Arthur. Malory's Arthur is a chivalrous king with a round table of noble knights, a magical sword named Excalibur, and a wise advisor named Merlin. Again, this work leans heavily on the side of fiction, blending myth and legend. So where does this leave us? Was Arthur real or not? The answer, unfortunately, isn't clear-cut. Despite the numerous references to Arthur in various historical texts, there is no definitive archaeological evidence to prove his existence. Most historians agree that Arthur, as we know him today, is a figure of myth and legend. However, some suggest that he could be based on a real person or persons from the 5th or 6th century. In conclusion, the figure of King Arthur, the noble and chivalrous king, is more likely a creation of myth and legend, possibly based on real historical figures. His tales have captivated our imagination for centuries and continue to inspire us, regardless of his historical authenticity. So even though we may not have a definitive answer to the question, was King Arthur real or not, the enduring legacy of King Arthur is undeniably real.